Now it's the Hamilton, Ohio native, Haley Daniels, north of Cincinnati on I-75. Sights aside, brings the pitch. Ground ball, right side. Diving stop by the second baseman, but she throws it away as she had hit the dirt face first, headed toward the first base line, made a fantastic play, and Carmichael had a sidearm shuffle to Alex Mayo at first base, and he gets out of her reach, and that's an error, they call it, but that's not the right call. That should be an infield base hit as Haley Daniels brings in the run. There is no way in the world that's an error. The Thunder have a 3-0 lead. Fantastic diving play and a prayer throw by her. And they better change that decision at some point. Now it's Carly Searles. Line drive, right field line, base hit, fair. Runner breaks around second. Daniels heading for third. And the Thunder have runners on the corners with 2 out. Three runs in. It's 3-0 Thunder in the second inning. Searles at first and Haley Daniels at third. Now it's Caitlin Clark, who flew out to Kristen Gromes in center field her first time. She's 0 for 1. Settling in from the right side of the stand, squares the bunt, pulls it away, takes the ball, runner breaks towards second, and is in without a throw. Carly Searles steals second base. 2 runners in scoring position for Caitlin Clark, a .346 hitter with runners in scoring position this year. 3-0 Thunder with second and third occupied and 2 gone. 1-0 pitch to Clark is in there for a called strike. Taps the play with the head of the bat, comes set, stands in the upper front of the box. Makinich's 1-1 pitch is right down the middle for another strike. Caitlin, the Tennessee native, from east of Nashville, waits with 2 on, 2 out in the second inning. The Thunder leading at 3-0. 1-2 pitch to Clark, swinging a foul ball back across the screen to the right side. Don Dankelson down at third. Brittany Harvey standing down at first. The former all-conference first baseman for the Trine Thunder. Dankelson, the former basketball player. Clark settles in her stance. Makinich grabs a sign from Pat, brings the 1-2 pitch. It's up and away, ball 2. It all started with control difficulties for Makinich in the inning. She walked Gasco, she walked Hall, and both runners came across to score. 2-2 count. Brings the pitch. Taken just barely outside, ball 3. Some audible groans from the Purple Raider contingent. Thought that was strike 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Trine leads at 3-0 the second inning. Payoff pitch to Clark. Swinging a pop foul. Right side. It carries out a play, and the count remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Caitlin Clark, 10-game hitting streak, has really caught fire in the late part of the year. 3-2 pitch again is taken down and in, ball 4. That's the 3rd walk of the inning for Rachel Makinich, as the Thunder bring their 9th player to home plate here in the second. Daniels at third, Searles at second base. Caitlin Clark stands at first. And here's Amy Newell for the Thunder. Newell, .359 hitter and hitting .559 with runners in scoring position. Big-time talent, the Division I transfer. Crouches in from the stands. The pitch by Makinich. Again, misses down and in for a ball. Can't see the bullpen from where we are seated, but you would have to think there's definitely some action warming up in that bullpen from Mount Union. Makinich's 1-0 pitch, swinging a foul ball back. Newell, a player who had an ACL injury very early in November in the basketball season. Missed the entire basketball season, but has bounced back Yeah, just a couple months later was playing competitive softball and was named all-conference this year. Will be a pitcher for the Thunder in her future. Has also done some catching in the past. Obviously, none of those are plausible scenarios right now coming off an ACL injury, especially a catcher with the way you have to crouch behind home plate. But a bright future for Newell as she lifts the bat off her shoulder. The 1-1 pitch, swinging a bouncing ball right back to Makinich. Throws to first base for the out, and that's the inning. But Trine takes advantage of a couple of walks. They scored 3 times. We head to the bottom half of the second. It's a Thunder 3 and Mount Union nothing. This is Trine Thunder Softball on 88X.
Thunder Athletics on WEAX are made possible thanks to a donation from Home Lumber of New Haven. Home Lumber offers a full line of building materials, including Anderson windows and patio doors, Therma-Tru entry doors, Safeway garage doors, and Cardell cabinets. Phone 260-493-4436 or see homelumberinc.com. Home Lumber of New Haven is proud to be a Thunder Varsity Club member and supports Trine University Athletics on WEAX.
Right now, nearly 30% of U.S. students aren't finishing high school. In many places, it's even higher than that. And fixing it is a responsibility that we all share. This is President Obama, and I urge everyone to take responsibility for encouraging the high school students in your communities, to support them, challenge them, and do whatever it takes to help them make it through.
Graduation. A message from the U.S. Army and the Ad Council.
Aaron Coyle back to be alive from Trine University. Second inning, and the Thunder have a 3-0 lead. Scored 3 times in the bottom of the second inning. An RBI base hit by Lauren Harris. Scored on a throwing error by the catcher. Daniels. I'm not worried about how they scored it. That's a base hit, and that's how it will go down in my scorebook. 4, 5, and 6 are Sidlack, Mayer, and Van Sickle will start things off here in the second inning of the third unit. Went 1, 2, 3, and put a 2-5 out to the fourth inning. Got their girls bounced out. They struck out 4 on the swinging, and struck out top swinging, and wrap up them off there. Trine's been staked to a 3-run advantage as Sidlack gets things started, has a 5-game hitting streak for the Purple Raiders. First pitch of the wind blowing is a swing and a miss. .278 hitter, which is 6th on the team. Has a team high 5 home runs and 23 RBIs, which is 2nd on the team. The 0-1 pitch is taken outside and up high ball. Sidlack, 11 career home runs in 2 years. Last year led the team with 6 and hit .347. Trine has a big-time shift on. Harris pulled into the left side, waits. She takes a down and in a ball to run the count to 2-1. They appeal down to see if she went, and she didn't as they threw out the save sign. Lee Sidlack, 1 for 3 yesterday, was hit by a pitch. Grabs the sign, the 2-1 pitch, check swing, taken outside apparently for a ball. It's 3-1. Fuller asking for the location. Now they'll swap softballs as it's been damp, as we mentioned before. The sky's brightening, the wind lessening. Yesterday it was but a zephyr from time to time, but today it's been blowing around. And right now a pleasant breeze. 3-1 from Fuller is taken, and at the letters a called strike. Bree Fuller with a start today. Glasgow has faced Mount Union 3 times in her career in a starting role and was 3-0 with a 0.30 ERA. Swinging a foul ball back. Gasco also has a save in her career against Mount Union. Had given up 1 run against the Purple Raiders in her career in 23 innings. 9 hits and 33 strikeouts. Maybe the most dominant she's been against any team she's faced more than 2 or 3 times. But Fuller the decision, and she has worked out early on a swing and a miss as she has struck out 3 out of the first 4 batters she's faced. Really, the pitching depth that Fuller has provided the Thunder this year might be the difference in the postseason for this team. gives them basically two aces on this team, and they can interchange them as they want. Right-hand hitters at the plate, and the first pitch is in, a called strike. Alex Mayo, the first baseman. 307 hitter, which is tied for second on the team. Has homered once and driven in 16. Waves the bat high in front of her body, brings the pitch. He rolls it foul off the end of the bat, right side, and she's down 2 strikes. Mayo, a volleyball, basketball, and softball player in high school. Also a 4-year varsity softball player. Hails out of Greenville, Ohio. 3-0 Thunder in the home half of the second inning with 1 out. Fuller's retired 4 in a row and has struck out the last 3 she's faced. Middle infield back. The 0-2 pitch to the righty is way up high, a ball outside. Nice stab by Sarah Below. The adroit reflexes, the conference MVP behind home plate. Waves the bat around for the right side. The 1-2 pitch is taken up and away, ball 2. Trine 3 in the second inning. RBI base hits by Harris and Daniels, and also score. Fuller's 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and she has mowed down 4 in a row. Moraz, Pat, Sidlack, and Mayo have all gone down swinging in succession. Now they turn things over to the shortstop, Andy Van Sickle. Had an inside the park home run yesterday, and also a sacrifice. A 307 hitter with 2 home runs, 12 RBIs, and 5 doubles. On the right side of the box, she pops it up, had a big swing. It's foul behind home plate. She's down a strike. 3-0 Thunder. Bottom half of the second inning with 2 down. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss as she challenges on her fastball in the outside corner. Elimination game, folks. The winner plays tomorrow at noon, and the loser is 2 out. Fuller stretches the 0-2 pitch, a changeup this time, settled away for a ball. After yesterday, the Thunder just 1 in 5 in the first round of NCAA tournament games. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss as Bree Fuller strikes out the side. She's retired 6 in a row, and the last 5 have been on strikes. After 2 complete, it's Trine 3 and Mount Union nothing. This is Trine Thunder Softball on 88X.
Make sure your child is up with the alarm and ready for school each morning, because missing just 18 days, even in middle school, will put their graduation at risk. It's up to you. Learn more at boostup.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and the Ad Council. What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical Indiana high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Coyle back to be live from Trine University. We venture in the top half of the third inning, and the Thunder have a 3-0 lead. Gasco, Harris, and Hall, the same trio which began proceedings of the third inning, or the second inning rather, start things off here in the third. Trine batted around last inning and scored 3 times. First pitch, Gasco, a foul tip right into the glove of the catcher, and she's down a strike. Rachel Makinich, the 3-time all-conference player, was a first-team all-conference player for 2 years. Back on the circle, swinging a bouncing ball foul down the third base line, about 2 feet foul in front of the third base bag, and she's down 2 strikes. Now the wind picks up a bit, as you might be able to hear on the crowd mic. Casco settles from the right side of the box. The leader in the nation in home runs waits. It's just outside of ball. 3-0 Blue, third inning. RBI base hits by Harris and Daniels in the second inning. They scored also on an error. 1-2 pitch, changeup, swing, fly ball left field deep, backing wall, and it's in there for a base hit against the base of the fence. And Gasco coasted into second base with a stand-up double. Andy Gasco's 13th double of the year and the 43rd of her career. Gasco, the leadoff runner on. Here's Lauren Harris, who had an RBI base hit her first time. Tried 3 and Mount Union nothing, and the way Bree Fuller is pitching, it might be at the point where Mount Union can't afford to give up anything more. Still plenty of time, obviously, to go. It's top half of the third inning. Pitch to Harris, swing and a miss, had a big cut on a letter-high fastball, and she's down a strike. Marissa Earl is all the way back deep in left field. Moore has a bit more shallow and right, but still very deep. Swinging a pop-up on the infield. Third baseman Jesso calls. Now taking over as a shortstop. And finally making the catch is Van Sickle for the out. Near the pitching circle on the left side of the infield as they retire Harris. And now meandering up to the plate is the right fielder Leah Hall. Hall walked and scored a run her first time. 3-0 Thunder with Gasco hanging out at second base and 1 out in the third inning. Hall at 255, hitter with runners in scoring position, and she shoots one into center field, a base hit. Gasco races around third to score. The Thunder lead at 4-0, and Hall moves up on the throw. Base hit RBI for Leah Hall, her 27th of the year. Fifth hit of the day for the Thunder. And now it's the catcher, Sarah Below. Trine lost yesterday 5-1, but they have a 4-0 advantage here in the third inning today against Mount Union with another runner at second base and 1 out. Pitch to Below is an off-speed pitch, down low, a ball. Nice crowd today, as you would expect, all decked out to the right and to the left behind home plate. Makinich's 1-0 pitch to Below is in there for a called strike. Sarah lined out hard to Kristen Gromes in center field her first time, 0 for 1. Makinich with her hair blowing in the wind brings a pitch, a swing and a miss by Below as she pulled her head a bit as the count drops to a ball, 2 strikes. 4-0 Thunder, runner at second, 1 down, third inning. Makinich's 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and she strikes out Below. Fourth punch out of the day for the senior. And now it's third baseman Rachel Harris. Harris, a strikeout victim her first time, 0 for 1. Sky's getting very dark. First pitch above the letters, ball. Radar looked decent the last time I checked it, but anything can pop up at any time. There are golfers in the distance at Zollner Golf Course. 1-0 pitch is taken down and away, ball 2. 4-0 Thunder, runner at second base, 2 out in the third inning. RBI single by Leah Hall in this inning and hit it hard into center field. Makinich down in the count, needs a strike on the 2-0 pitch, and she gets it on the outside corner. Eight teams entered this tournament, and by the end of today, there will only be 6 left. 2-1 pitch is taken on the inside edge for a called strike to square things at 2-2. Harris with fantastic eyes. She leads the entire conference in walks this year with 22 and an on-base percentage of .458. Makinich's 2-2 pitch, swinging a line drive, base hit left field. Leah Hall being waved around, the throw from the left fielder's offline. It's 5-0 Thunder. Rachel Harris strikes with 2 outs here in the third inning. Third hit of the inning for the Thunder, second run. Gasco doubled. Lauren Harris popped out. Hall had a laser shot base hit into center field to score Gasco. The load struck out, and then Rachel Harris just struck with an RBI base hit. Here's Haley Daniels 1 for 1 with an RBI. She pops it foul behind home plate, and it carries out of play. Top of the third, the Thunder 5 and the Purple Raiders nothing. Makinich grabs the sign from Pap. The 0-1 pitch is taken down low ball to square things at 1-1. Haley's second team all-conference member this year. .330 hitter with 2 home runs, 26 RBIs, and a conference best 14 doubles. 1-1 pitch, swing, pop-up foul behind home plate, and it's out of play. Not very nice weather right now, folks. 1-2 pitch, swing, a flare, first base side foul as it drops right in front of a diving second baseman Carmichael, face first with the back to the infield on the outfield grass. Count remains at a ball, 2 strikes. 5-0 Thunder with 3 runs in the second inning and 2 so far here in the third. Daniels, .378 hitter with runners in scoring position. Pops it up again behind the plate. Catcher watches it leave the yard. As we hang around at 1-2. Had some peaks of sunshine about 30 minutes ago, but those are all gone. Heavy cloud cover. Makinich steps off, steps right back up, grabs his sign. Daniels waits. The 1-2 pitch coming. Swing, ground ball hit to the third baseman. Charging, setting, and throwing. And that's the inning as Gesso hooks up with Mayo for the final out. The Trine scores 2, and we head to the bottom half of the third. It's Trine 5 and the University of Mount Union nothing. This is Trine Thunder Softball on 88X.
It's simple. Education equals success, and you want an edge. At the Trine Virtual Campus, your edge is our business. TVC brings Trine University's exceptional tradition and its highly regarded graduate and undergraduate programs right to you, online, anytime, anywhere in the world. That's the flexibility you need, plus the quality you demand. So get your edge. Visit trine.edu/virtual campus.
While cutting molding with a 12-inch dual compound miter saw, while holding a newborn baby in your arms, when face-to-face with a congregation of alligators, with the ball in your hands and the entire freaking season on the line.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting, so why would you do it while driving? NASCAR driver Casey Kane here, asking you to please stop the text, and together we can stop the wrecks.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Get the message at stoptextstopwrecks.org.
Aaron Coyle back with you live from Trine University. It's the NCAA tournament second round here this morning. And the home team, Trine Thunder, they're actually the visitors in this game. They have a 5-0 advantage against Mount Union. Mount Union comes to bat in the bottom half of the third with the lower third of their order. Carmichael followed by Gesso and Marissa Earl. Bree Fuller had the start today, and she's responded by retiring the first 6 batters she's faced, and she has struck out the last 5, all swinging. Fuller had big-time strikeout numbers this year, even more so than Gasco did entering action. Really has improved incrementally from her freshman year to her sophomore year, and she was certainly good a year ago as well. Fuller pitched the 5 innings yesterday against Anderson. Came into the game today with 122 strikeouts and 96 in the third innings. Left-handed hitter at the plate, Shelby Carmichael, the second baseman, has a very modest 2-game hitting streak. The junior waits and fouls it straight back, and the count drops to no balls and a strike. Carmichael, a .234 hitter with 1 home run and 14 RBIs. Has doubled 4 times, walked 4 times, and struck out 13. 3-sport star in high school. Wade's changeup, ground ball into center field past a diving Newell, base hit. First hit of the day and the first base runner of the day for the Purple Raiders. Carmichael reaches. Here's the third baseman, Rachel Gesso. Gesso, a .279 hitter, has homered once. Driven in 12 and has 7 doubles, which is tied for second on the team. Trine looking for a bunt, no signs of it. Swings on the first pitch, pops it up, shallow left field, backing Daniels and makes the catch in fair territory as she galloped diagonally toward the left field line. Gesso gone on 1 pitch. Here's left fielder Marissa Earl. Runner at first base, 1 out, 3rd inning with the Thunder leading at 5-0. Marissa Earl has an 8-game hitting streak for Mount Union, was 1 for 3 yesterday. First pitch, swing and a miss. .287 hitter, which is 4th on the team. 15 RBIs and 4 doubles. Does have 6 career home runs, and 5 of those came last year. Led the team in RBIs. Shoots it foul. Right side is just over the back screen, being chased by Harris and Sarah Below near the Trine Thunder dugout. 5-0 Thunder, 3rd inning with 1 out. Earl last year hit .328 with 5 home runs and a team-high 32 RBIs. This year at .287. Honorable mention All-Conference player this year in the OAC. Was an academic All-Conference member a year ago. 0-2 pitch is way up high ball. Sarah Below just saved a base. On that pitch way up high, had to go up to her tiptoes to grab it away, and a pitch outside to hold the runner at first base. Trine 5, Mount Union nothing. 3rd inning, 1 out, runner at first. The 9th hitter Earl at the plate. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and another strikeout for Fuller. That's 6 of them for Bree Fuller. And now it's the top of the lineup, and Kristen Gromes. Sun again tries to fight out of these clouds. It's going to be a heavy battle today because it's a heavy cloud cover. First pitch, swing and a miss. Gromes had a gigantic cut, nearly came out of her heels. Falls down on the count at 0-1. Bounced out to Haley Daniels, her first time 0 for 1. Leadoff hit by Carmichael, but a pop out and a strikeout succeeded that. Lays off on a pitch up and away to square the count at 1-1. 5-0 Blue here in inning number 3. Trine had 3 in the 2nd inning on RBI base hits by Lauren Harris and Haley Daniels. Scored twice in the 3rd inning on an RBI base hit by Hall and also an RBI single by Rachel Harris. Pitch up high, she laid off. A nice eye by the left-handed hitting Gromes. It's 2-1. Kristen's 2nd team All-Conference this year and 1st team All-Conference back in 2011. 2-1 pitch is taken down the heart of the plate and apparently just inside a ball. Trine crowd really questioning that, and Bree Fuller as well, as she had a long look at the home plate umpire. Count drops to 3-1. Cranks up the 3-1 pitch, swing, line drive, center field, base hit. Runner stops at 2nd, and Mount Union has 2 on with 2 out in the 3rd inning. Now it's Jess Moraz, the freshman, came in hitting .381 with 4 RBIs. Was 1 for 4 a day ago. And struck out swinging against Bree Fuller. The first of 5 consecutive strikeouts for Fuller during that span that ended the 1st inning and took the entire 2nd inning in order. 5-0 Thunder, 2-on, 2-out, third inning for Mount Union, and a swing and a miss and a bad ball up. 0-1 the count to the freshman. 4-year varsity player in high school and also played volleyball as well. From the left side of the box, she waits. Bat off shoulder. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a foul ball back, and she's down 0-2. First and second, 2 out. Third inning. Trine 5, Mount Union 0. Elimination game at Trine University. Fuller exhales. The 0-2 pitch comes. Swinging a foul ball again. Straight back. Two hits for the Purple Raiders, and they have both occurred here in the third inning. Laura has a .375 hitter with runners in scoring position. Fuller's 0-2 pitch is way up high ball. Below first, bluffs towards second, then bluffs toward first base on the throw. Can never accuse her of not being aggressive. A fearless catcher for the Thunder, who started her career as a shortstop. Out of necessity, she's always been a catcher in high school. 1-2 pitch is outside a ball. It's 2-2. Trine found themselves without a shortstop. They already had Alicia Rock as a designated veteran behind the plate, and Sarah Blode, who had really never played the infield, was a starting shortstop for the Thunder as a freshman, and now has had 3 years behind the plate and is the MVP. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, a punch out, and Bree Fuller has struck out 7 hitters in the first 3 innings. 2 hits, 2 left. After 3 complete, it's the Thunder 5 and the Purple Raiders 0. This is Trine Thunder Softball on 88X.
Thunder Athletics on 88X are made possible thanks to a donation from Tasty Pizza of Angola. Located on 200 North, Tasty Pizza offers specialty pizzas, oven-baked subs, calzones, and more for pickup or delivery. Phone 260-833-8500 or visit tastypizzaangola.com. Tasty Pizza is proud to be a Thunder Varsity Club member and supports Trine University Athletics on 88X.
Hi, this is Rob Reinhart, your host for Acoustic Cafe. Next time on the show, new music from Junip, also Frank Turner, plus Billy Bragg and Paula Cole, both then and now. And joining us in the studio, a true rock legend who is back with new rock music, Rod Stewart. All of that and more next time on Acoustic Cafe.
Listen for Acoustic Cafe every Sunday morning starting at 9 right here on Trine University Radio and 88xradio.com.
You're listening to Trine University Athletics on WEAX Angola.
Aaron Coyle back with you live from Trine University. It's the top half of the 4th inning of the first game of the day in the NCAA tournament. The Thunder have a 5-0 advantage against the Mount Union Purple Raiders. Top of the order was Searles, followed by Clark and Amy Newell coming to bat. Carly 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single.
Leading off the 4th for Trine University, number 1,
It was 0-0 after 1. Trine had 3 runs in the second inning and scored 2 runs in the third inning. Starting to get this top offense in the entire nation unleashed a bit. Mackinich's back out there for a 4th time, and she delivers waist-high fastball for a called strike. Searles 1 for 3 a day ago. Came in as the top hitter in the conference and won a batting title, hitting .633 in conference play. Swinging a pop, foul grounds, first base side, calling, backing, and making the catch near the coaching box is Alex Mayo for the first out. Searles gone and a pop out to the first baseman. Here's Caitlin Clark, who has walked and flown out to Groans in center field. 5-0 Thunder in the top half of the 4th inning of the second game of the tournament. Pitch is in there, a called strike. Other games today, John Carroll, the Blue Flashes, or the Blue Streaks rather, will face Thomas More at noon. Anderson gets Aurora at 2 o'clock, and then Allegheny against Capital at 4. Swing, line drive, caught by the left fielder Marissa Earle as she went down to a knee to field the sinking line drive off the bat of Caitlin Clark. Hit it hard, but a nice defensive play in left by Marissa Earle. 2 up, 2 down as Rachel McInich is trying to survey herself through her second 1-2-3 inning of the day. Amy Newell at the plate, a called strike. Newell is struck out and bounced out to the pitcher. Sun beginning to make an appearance. We do see some transitioning to blue skies in the distance. 0-1 pitch, another off-speed pitch, settles away for a ball. Five nothing Thunder, top half of the fourth. Corners drawn in with Jesso at third and Mayo at first. 1-1 to Newell, pops it up off the bat handle, foul ball right side. Face first dive near the on-deck circle by the charging Alex Mayo from first base, but in vain as it hits near the shoe tops of the on-deck circle hitter, Andy Gasco. Count falls to a ball, 2 strikes. 5-0 Thunder in the fourth inning. Sun making an appearance, and it is very welcome. McInich's 1-2, swing, line drive, but right at the second baseman Carmichael, who makes a routine catch, and they retire the Thunder in 1-2-3 fashion here in the fourth. After 3.5, it's a Thunder 5 and the Purple Raiders nothing. This is Trine Thunder Softball on 88X.
Kids need some sort of education after high school if they hope to be financially secure. Older students can plan right now to visit college campuses this summer. Visits should include meeting with an admissions representative and exploring financial aid options. And speaking of financial aid, students also can search for scholarships at websites such as fastweb.com, scholarship.com, and capex.com. Finally, this also is a good time for college-bound students to get ready for next fall's SAT or ACT exams. Students can enroll in a prep course or take free practice tests online at collegeboard.org or act.org.
Need apparel for your favorite Trine sports team? Visit T-Gear and cover everyone in your family, from grandma to the kids, in authentic Thunder wear. T-Gear is your source for Trine University apparel, including sweatshirts, jackets, polos, hats, t-shirts, and more. Check out T-Gear online at trine.edu/T-Gear or visit them at their storefront location at 705 West Maumee Street in Angola. Phone 260-243-4415. T-Gear, your source for Thunder apparel.
Aaron Coyle back to be live from Trine University. It's the home half of the fourth inning. The Thunder have a 5-0 advantage against the University of Mount Union. 3, 4, and 5 with Pat, followed by Sidlak and Alex Mayo to pool their individual and collective talents against the pitcher Bree Fuller, who has been lights out. 2 hits through the first 3 innings. She has struck out 7 and has not walked a soul. Brittany Papp struck out. She was one of 5 hitters who struck out in a row in the early part of this game. 4-year varsity player in high school, also a scholar athlete there as well. Checks in with a .270 average with 1 home run, 5 RBIs. Did have a hit yesterday against Aurora University out of Illinois in that 2-1 loss against the Spartans. Infield back, outfield straightaway. First pitch, swing, and a miss, and she's down a strike. Brittany Papp steps out, glances out toward Bree Fuller, climbs right back into the batter's box. The Uniontown, Ohio native. Graduated from Green High School. As Fuller misses away, it's 1-1. And yes, that is the same hometown that the Harris sisters also hail from. Fuller's 1-1 pitch, swing, and a foul tip into the glove of Belote. She's down a ball, 2 strikes. Sun has taken over a bit, folks, but the wind has not settled down. Starting to cause a bit of concern behind home plate. Fuller's 1-2 pitch is taken away for a ball. 5-0 Thunder, 4th inning. They lost yesterday in disappointing fashion, 5-1 against the Anderson Ravens. The Thunder now are faced with the challenge of having to win 6 consecutive games just to make the NCAA championships. 2-2 pitch, check swing, and a pitch down. But the Thunder certainly capable of that. They came into this tournament 36 wins and 3 losses on a monumental winning streak. But it all came crashing down yesterday, at least for the first round. But that's why you have to be defeated twice in this double elimination format. Swinging a foul ball back, and it remains at 3-2. Three umpires during the postseason as opposed to the 2 they have in the regular season. Home plate, and right now they're positioned down the first and the third base lines as well. 4th inning, it's 5-0 Thunder. 3-2 again to Pap. Strike 3 called. 8 strikeouts for Fuller, and that's the first time a hitter has gone down looking. Now it's Lee Sidlak who struck out her first time. She's 0 for 1. Sidlak, 3-year varsity player in high school, has a 5-game hitting streak for Mount Union. Team high 5 home runs and has driven in 23. Led the team in home runs a year ago with 6. With the sun at her back, the pitch comes. It's inside a ball. 5-0 Thunder in the 4th inning with 1 away. Sidlak from Westerville, Ohio, graduated from Westerville South High School. The check, the 1-0 pitch, is taken just outside ball 2 as Sarah Bloat tried to frame that pitch in the outside corner, but it didn't work. Not sure what the issue is. The home plate umpire has sauntered down to the third base dugout, probably in search of more softballs as they have become a bit of a premium here today with all the foul balls. Eight teams in this tournament, 2 of them will be eliminated today. The loser of this game is gone, and the loser of the next game hits the road. John Carroll out of Ohio and Thomas Moore out of Northern Kentucky as they are in the Cincinnati, Ohio area, not far away from the Queen City. They actually were the first team the Thunder ever beat in the NCAA tournament. 2-0 pitch, swinging a high fly ball down the left field line. Foul territory ranging over. And a foul ball as it hits near the bullpen. Count drops to 2 balls and a strike. Trine last year had a straight path to the NCAA championships. They won their first 3 games, and all they had to do was win one of the next 2 against Ohio Northern. If you stay in the winner's bracket, it's a much shorter path. Last year they needed just 4 wins. Pitch, swinging a foul ball back. Now that they have lost the first game, it becomes a more circuitous route. They have to actually win 6 games, including the final game on Monday, which would be played at 10 a.m. So you don't do yourself any favors by losing that first game. Fuller's 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the outside edge, and she is putting up a major league performance here this afternoon with 9 punch-outs. Struck out 3 in a row, and she had struck out 5 in a row at one point. Here's Alex Mayo, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Fuller had the start today, taking over for Andy Gasco, and she has not looked back. 2 hits and no runs. The Thunder lead at 5-0. Swing, and she sprays it foul. And yes, I realize it is technically morning still, 11:13 in the morning. 4 games to go today. Started to rain a little bit toward the end of that final game yesterday, but no issue getting that in. The 0-1 pitch is taken outside the ball. Mayo 1 for 3 yesterday, has lifted her average to 307 with a home run, 16 RBIs. Hit 276 as a sophomore and was limited to just 5 at-bats a year ago. 1-1 pitch right in on the fist, a swing and a miss. Fuller is not deterred, making her first NCAA tournament start. Came in with 2 appearances in relief and a 0.90 ERA in postseason play. 1-2 pitch, swinging a foul ball back. teams in this tournament. Obviously, a couple of Indiana teams with Anderson and Trine hooking up yesterday. John Carroll, Mount Union out of Ohio, along with Capital. 1-2 pitch, lays off on a pitch outside. Thomas Moore out of Kentucky. Aurora out of Illinois. And Allegheny out of Pennsylvania. 2 out, fourth inning, 5-0 Blue. Fuller winds the 2-2 pitch, swing, and a foul ball, way foul, hit off the fist left side. It carries out of play and actually falls onto the baseball field, which is adjacent here at Trine University. Two pitch again, swinging a bouncing ball, backhand by Newell, picks it up, and no play at first base. Should be ruled an infield hit. Even if she picked it up, she would have no chance to throw her out at first base at that point. Tried to range up the middle, and it is ruled a base hit. That's the third of the day for the Mount Union Purple Raiders. Now it's Andy Van Sickle heads the inside the park home run yesterday for Mount Union. 5-0 Thunder, fourth inning with 2 down. First pitch popped up. Belote gives chase, and it's out of play behind home plate. Plenty of fans in attendance today. Standing room only. Across the Trine side. Packed in. Grounds crew again has done a very nice job of keeping everything looking extremely clean and well maintained. Runner at first, the 0-1 pitch, up and away for a ball to square things at 1-1. 5-0 Thunder, 3 runs in the second inning, 2 in the third. Mount Union looking to break through after they lost yesterday 2-1. Andy Van Sickle, first team all-conference player this year. Wait, swing and a miss on the outside edge. She's down a ball, 2 strikes. Andy also an academic all-district player this year. Just a fantastic student for Mount Union. Fuller unleashes the 1-2 pitch. Is up and away a ball. Batter bends out of the batter's box, stretches the bat behind her bat a couple times, adjusts her jersey, climbs back in from the right side of the box. Fuller on the tiptoe waits, brings the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the outside corner, and that is the inning. 10 punch-outs in 4 innings for Bree Fuller. After 4 complete, Trine 5, Mount Union nothing. This is Trine Thunder Softball on 88X.
Multiple sclerosis destroys connection, so it's only fitting that connection would be its greatest enemy, because connection takes away MS's ability to isolate. And as more connections form, we end up with more knowledge, more resources, more understanding, more ideas, and more hope. And then, the connections we make become more powerful than the connections MS destroys. MS kills connection. Connection kills MS. Give what you know at msconnection.org.
Today in school, I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In biology, I learned that I'm fat and stupid. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in gym, I learned that I'm pathetic and a joke. The only thing I didn't learn in school today is why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
Coil back to be live from Trine University. It's the top half of the 5th inning. The Thunder have a 5-0 lead against the Purple Raiders. Rachel McInich has gone out there for the 5th time. The ace for this team and the 3-time all-conference player and the former co-rookie of the year in the OAC back in 2010. Gasco begins things along with Lauren Harris and Leah Hall, 4, 5, and 6 in the Trine Thunder order. Gasco has a double, a walk, and a score twice. Stands from the right side of the box, bending slightly from the knees. First pitch is rocketed straight back. That's the bat speed of Andy Gasco. No balls and a strike. Gasco, the nation's leader in home runs with 18 and has driven in 60, which is second in the nation. McInich is 0-1, swing and a miss, outside corner. Trine 3 in the second, 2 in the third. Bree Fuller has been lights out, striking out 10 hitters in 4 innings. Makinich with the count advantage. Gasco patiently waits. An off-speed pitch is outside a ball. They tried to throw a preponderance of off-speed pitches today against Gasco, and it hasn't worked. Have not retired her yet. Makinich bends, brings the 1-2 pitch, buzzes her on a fastball, up and in, ball 2. Trine needs 6 wins to advance to the NCAA championships after that loss yesterday. Every game will be an elimination game for them from here out. Down low to Gasco, runs the count full. So every day will come with a new pressure if they can get past today's game, but it's only the 5th inning. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss as she challenges Gasco on a fastball and beats her. 5th strikeout for Rachel Makinich, and here's first baseman Lauren Harris. Harris RBI single and is popped out to the shortstop Van Sickle. Lauren, 2-time all-conference player and, as importantly, an academic honor roller in this league. First pitch, pop up, right side, behind home plate it goes, swirling, and hits on the back screen. It's out of play. Began right, ended center, and fell behind the backstop. 0-1 the count to Harris. Lauren had a game-winning home run in the MIAA tournament against Hope in the first round this year. In the 7th inning, on the first pitch she saw, led Trine to the sweep of that MIAA tournament this year. Makinich is 0-1, another change, which hangs up high for a ball. And here comes the sun. Definitely things have gotten better. Rain came through early, and hopefully it stays away. 1-1 pitch, swing and the drive, left field, way out of here, it's gone. And the first postseason home run for the Trine Thunder belongs to Lauren Harris. 6-0 Blue. Trine leads the nation in home runs, and they get off the schneid here in the postseason as she is greeted at home plate by all her teammates in unison. Lauren Harris's 27th career home run and her 9th this year. Trine 6, Mount Union 0. Now it's Leah Hall who has an RBI single and a walk and has scored twice. Showing bunt. Catcher lays down the sign. Makinich winds, brings the pitch, is down and in, ball 1. There's a long, deep drive over the head of Marissa Earl into the first row of cars in the parking lot behind the fence and left side. Trine has scored in 3 different innings today, and they lead at 6-0. 1-0 pitch is in there at the bell, a called strike. Leah last year 3rd on the team in RBIs with 34. This year has driven in 27 with that RBI earlier today. Shows bunt again, pulls it back. The 1-1 pitch, swing, fly ball, right field. Moraz drifting over a bit, makes the catch for out number 2. Gasco punched out. Harris had a long home run. Leah Hall flew out to right. Here's Sarah Bloat, who's 0 for 2 with a line drive to center field and a strikeout. 6-0 Thunder, trying to win their first game of the NCAA tournament this year. First pitch is in there at the belt, called strike. Bloat 2nd all-time in career home runs in Trine University history, but Lauren Harris now climbs just 2 below her in the list after that long shot this inning. Apparently inside a ball after a long look and a questioning, quizzical look from the pitcher, Rachel Makinich. That ball apparently was deemed inside, and it squares the count at 1-1. Pitch coming, line drive, rocket, center field, base hit. And when Sarah Bloat hits it, she normally hits it hard. Single for the Thunder with 2 outs in the 5th inning, and here's Rachel Harris, who has an RBI single and a strikeout. 6-0 Thunder in the top half of the 5th inning with 2 outs. Sarah Belote at first base. Makinich with the pitch. It's at the belt, called strike. Things started out well today for Makinich. She struck out 2 in the first inning, retired the Thunder in order, but then had control difficulties, which led to her undoing in the 2nd inning. Swing and a foul ball sprayed right side. It's out of play, and she's down at 0-2. Have you seen the forecast, folks? Right now it's calling for 48-degree temperatures in 2 days. 48 degrees. I think we've been through enough of this spring. It went from freezing cold to almost summer temperatures, and then back to 48. 0-2 pitch is popped up right side. Carmichael charging, makes the catch, and that's the inning. But the solo blast by Lauren Harris. And we head to the bottom half of the 5th. It's Trine 6 and Mount Union 0. This is Trine Thunder Softball on 88X.
Today in school, I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In biology, I learned that I'm fat and stupid. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in gym, I learned that I'm pathetic and a joke. The only thing I didn't learn in school today is why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical Indiana high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
There's hundreds of fun and simple things you and your family can do to live a healthier lifestyle. Here's 20 of them. Eat less, eat slower, eat smarter, eat your fruits and veggies. Stop eating before you're full. Up your fiber, lower your calories, get off the bus early, do some gardening, do jumping jacks, take the stairs, take 1, not 2, take on a new sport, take a long walk home, walk instead of drive, bend, stretch, reach for the stars, climb the monkey bars, skip the fudge bars. Search We Can online to find more ways you and your family can get healthy together. A message from the Ad Council, HHS, and NIH's We Can program.
So, I'm a dog, and I just got adopted by this new human guy, and I'm starting to wonder how he got along without me. I mean, okay, something as simple as walking around the block. He's got this leash thing, and he puts me on one end and him on the other, and I'm just taking him around. I think he's afraid of getting lost. Without that leash and me guiding him along, I don't think he'd find his way back home. But it's kind of cute.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Karen Coyle back with you live from Trine University. Happy to have you with us here this morning. It's 6-0 Thunder as we enter the home half of the 5th inning. Carmichael, Jesso, and Earl, 7, 8, 9 in the Mount Union order. Bree Fuller, the sophomore, has struck out 10, has allowed just 3 singles, and has not walked a single hitter. When she has her control down, she can be one of the most difficult hitters or pitchers to hit in the entire nation. First ball is down and away. Carmichael had a base hit her first time. She's 1 for 1. Basketball, volleyball, softball player in high school. Carmichael checking in at 234 after 2 hits yesterday against Aurora. Swinging a line drive, hit the opposite way.